This is John Hallman at Dallas FPV Wing Club, flying the drag.
Hey, welcome to Flight Test. I'm Josh, and this is Josh.
Hi.
Now, Flight Test has always been about getting families together to enjoy the hobby, to just have great quality family time.
From day one. A matter of fact, our recent Flight Fest that we've had for the past 2 years, and one coming up very soon, reflects that. We love the hobby, but we love the hobby with the family.
Yeah, we love to see families flying together, hanging out together. Even if they're not all pilots, it's great to see them spend time together around the hobby.
And we're recently fortunate enough to have the opportunity to spend a weekend with an amazing flying couple who not only flew planes together, but built them.
Yeah, you and Jen got to hang out with Shane and Heather McDowell down in Texas,
and
right?
And their adorable daughter, Paisley.
Yeah, that's really cool. And they fly flying wings, right?
They fly flying wings. They travel all over the country, and I'm pretty sure the world. A matter of fact, if you guys are watching Drone Nationals coming up, they're going to be racing at Drone Nationals.
Yeah, and it's cool to fly wings, so it's a little different than drones, because first of all, the speed envelope is a lot different.
Yes, yeah, you know what, we love the beginner aspects, and our wings will usually hit about 60, 70 miles an hour. It is a huge jump forward when you're hitting 100 plus miles an hour.
Is that what they're doing?
That's what they're doing.
Oh my God.
They're flying these, I think they're called FG36s.
Yeah.
And they'll hit upwards of 100 plus miles an hour, and they're racing through gates, and it's very similar to multi-rotor racing. The only difference is the courses are bigger, the wings are beautiful.
You're able to really put some design work into it as well.
Yeah. Matter of fact, when we went out and got to spend the weekend with them, we noticed everyone had a unique design, either reflecting their own personality or their team or their sponsor.
Right. Now, when you and Jen first got there, they were actually, Shane and Heather were doing a build for Paul and Thomas Bitmata, right?
Yeah, they were kind enough to let us come in, and they build these wings right on their kitchen table.
Yeah.
And they were finishing off Paul Bitmata's flying wing to test fly it that evening. And the love they put into us, people from all over the world will actually have Shane and Heather build their wings for them.
That's cool.
Because they do such an exceptional job.
Yeah.
And I think that's really special.
And Paul and Thomas are really special to us. It's a father and son duo. They fly together. Thomas actually competes a lot together. He's competed in Dubai. He did the Mountain Dew competitions as well.
He's a phenomenal pilot. And I love to see the father and the son traveling all over the world, for that matter.
Yeah, especially those two. They've been with us pretty much since the beginning of Flight Test, and I think that's when Thomas first started flying.
It was when he learned. And a matter of fact, we'll have their web show, I think it's BMSweb. We'll have their links down below for that. It's just once again, it's a family that flies together.
Yeah, they're really inspirational.
And a big thank you, by the way, to Derek and Nick. Derek and Nick are dear friends of Shane and Heather. They fly with him regularly, but they actually came out, and a lot of the footage you're going to see in this episode is because they were so kind to go ahead and grab the cameras and really capture a lot of content. Nice. Also want to thank my bride. My wonderful wife was along with the ride here, and she was kind enough to take the camera as well, too.
Cool. Now, you got to learn a new technique to actually launch the flying wings. It was pretty scary, huh?
It was more than scary. Matter of fact, I thought they were just doing it to really scare people and kind of be provocative.
Yeah.
There's a real purpose to the way they launch their wings. And Shane was kind enough to teach me how to do that. And they lock their arms and they hold it by the leading edge and they actually throw it over their head.
Now, Heather and Shane are actually sponsored by Team Legit.
Yes.
And you got to fly one of their wings.
It was amazing.
Nice.
Yay! Woohoo!
Oh, good lord. That's an FPV plane, so it's not very discernible top and bottom.
That's okay. I'm going to try to goggle up here. I'm happy you have good goggles on this. All right, let's go find my playground. I'm across from us, right?
Yep. Coming at us. Going by.
Oh, this is beautiful, my friend.
That's what Team Legit calls their trainer plane.
That's
like it.
hilarious.
Yeah, isn't it?
Josh, it's your trainer plane.
Hey, I'm not bashful. I'll tell you what though, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to land this under the goggles because I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is getting dark quick.
Let me know when you need me.
You're good. You can shut that off if you want.
Okay.
Just switch on the side.
It was amazing. Yeah, I believe I got to fly an FG40. Okay. And there's a lot of different Team Legit wings. And the ones that Heather and Shane really love have usually an FG in front of them for Flash Gangster.
Now, you guys might have already seen the live stream on Periscope, but on the second day, you actually got to do some group flying too, right?
We were up early in the morning to meet up with 2 clubs. One club is Heather and Shane's
The Dallas FPV Wing Club.
Dallas FPV Wing Club, and then the other one is the DFW RC Flyers.
Cool.
And one thing that's really cool is these different clubs meet up together to fly together and to help each other. And the beautiful thing is everyone brought their kids, their family. There was tons of kids running around, tons of family, tons of wives, all engaged and having fun with each other.
Now, you got to see a bunch of different kinds of aircraft. What did you see out there?
The diversity was crazy. There was a ton of arrows and wings and blunt-nose Versas, but also a lot of other flight test designs as well too. One thing that really caught my eye was John Hallman had a Drac out there, and
cool.
It was a right-wing Drac. Beautiful plane. We got to actually test fly back in Joe Knoll a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But to see it finished off and how performable. John Hallman was also nice enough to let me fly his 5D4 from Team Legit as well.
Cool. Now, at this meetup, you really got to see Shane and Heather do what they can do, right?
They were in their element, man. I'll tell you what, Heather was probably the fastest pilot out there.
Yeah.
Seeing them fly together and fly with other pilots was truly inspirational. And there is a difference with multi-rotors versus wings. Wings cover so much distance and they are so beautiful to watch. Where oftentimes with multi-rotors, it's very hard to spot them.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you're watching a live feed, it's really hard to appreciate the race intimately.
Right.
But these, just observing all the different pilots putting their wings up in the air, racing through the gates, racing behind the trees, it was absolutely incredible.
Nice.
My name is Jesse. I got my family here. There's Madeline and Brooklyn's running around somewhere. I was just letting Brooklyn, she's my 4-year-old, she was flying and she did really good today. Normally she just pulls the sticks opposite direction and sees how many loops she can do till I have to take over.
That's awesome. So you've got her on the buddy box here, and then you have throttle control.
Yep.
How long have the girls been flying?
Barely over the last maybe year and a half, but they don't take too many opportunities.
So
usually it's too windy.
You say 4 years old is a good age to get started?
I think to get started, probably she's starting to get how it works. So I think just now she was understanding the controls a little bit better and was able to just kind of fly a circuit, which is pretty impressive because she hadn't been able to do that before. Okay.
Now, just like you got to do with the FT Arrow and the FT Sparrow, you actually got to have Shane and Heather test out one of our new designs that we're working on right now is the Twin Baron.
The whole group's input was priceless.
Yeah.
One thing we wanted to do is try a new format of racing with fixed wing, but instead of being a wing that's getting pushed through the air, have a twin engine tractor style that has the FPV as obstructor.
Go down.
Oh, the streamers came off. You need
Poor streamer. All by itself.
Go, 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 hurry, get in here.
Plugging in. Plugging a little further out.
When can we expect the plans for this one?
So what's your name, brother?
Daniel.
Daniel. You're from this area?
I am.
Awesome. And you built a very, very crazy looking Bronco Bixler.
I did. It's a pusher Bronco instead of a twin.
That's one of the most insane motors I've ever seen in my life on that.
I scavenged it off of a Firestar.
A Firestar?
Yeah.
And what do you have on the battery in the front?
10,200 milliamp hours.
So how long are you planning on flying?
I don't know.
You're gonna go maiden it now?
I am about to maiden it now.
We gotta see this. There you go. Woo! Doing
That
good,
was
man.
a dangerous launch.
Hey, you caught it well. So is this gonna be an FPV ship for you?
Not this one, but maybe the next one or the one after that I build. I want to extend the nose out so it's a little longer.
Easier to balance?
Oh, I just lost something. Whoa, something happened.
You got a little...
Oh,
your nose.
I'm gonna bring this in here.
Good work, man.
Now Jen actually got to do FPV for the first time.
She got her first FPV experience, and Shane was kind enough to let her fly one of their training ships.
Cool.
And she did really good. My wife wears glasses, so they actually put head plate goggles on her. Nice.
There you go.
There you go.
That's you, Jen. Okay, to the left and pull down a little bit. To the left and pull down. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
You're doing
There you go, Jen.
Now, level it off a little bit to the right.
Trying.
Up, 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 up. Whoa, okay. That's good.
Landing.
All right. Hey, you made a pass.
Always bring it down.
You did great.
Now you can say you've landed.
Now finally, you guys actually got to do a few quick tip episodes with Shane and Heather too.
Yes, and a matter of fact, if you look down in the link below, they were very wonderful with sharing their knowledge about laminating wings, which was very difficult for a lot of people, and also how to travel out in the field and remember all your stuff quickly. So we have a couple other episodes. The links will be down below for those. Be sure to check those out.
And once again, we want to say thank you to Shane and Heather. It's so inspiring to see families do this hobby together. And by the way, Flite Fest is a great place to see families doing this hobby together. So if you're able to come out to Flite Fest, it's coming up real soon. We'd love to see you guys there.
All right, we'll see you next time.
See ya.